Hi everybody, it's the 13th of February 2025, so I'm a day late with this one, but PUBG update 34.1 is live on PCs right now and is going live on console servers on the 20th, so in 7 days time. But what I thought we'd do is we'd go through the patch notes and I'll read out the relevant things, but of course there will be a link in the description below this video to those patch notes so you can go through them perhaps with a finer tooth comb than me. So let's have a look at the poster first. So there's the new arcade 1v1 arena, 1v1 match for up to 2 players. First player to secure a kill wins. Matches are best of 3. Gunplay update. Shotguns have seen adjustments to their buckshots, both recoil and damage drop off. 7.62 ammo weight reduced. Now that's a big thing, or a lesser thing, because they're going to weigh less, but it means you can have more of them. Mk12's recoil and damage over distance nerfed. Well, that was my favourite marksman rifle, but hey. Vehicle performance and functionality adjustments for various vehicles. Trunks added to the Dacia, Mirado, Pony Coupe and the Coupe RB. And of course there has been an update to the store. There is a video. I won't share that now. You can follow the link and then look at it in your own time. So let's scroll down. Gameplay vehicles. Several adjustments are coming to a variety of familiar vehicles. Max speed and acceleration. The max speed of the following vehicles has been slightly increased, and the max speed using boost has been increased by approximately 5%. The UAZ, pickup, the food truck, and the porter and the Blanc. The max speed of the following vehicles has been slightly increased, and the max speed using boost has been increased by approximately 10%. The Dacia, the motorbike, the buggy, the quad, the van, the snowmobile, the boat, and the dirt bike. The max speed of the Pilar security car has been reduced by approximately 10%. Initial acceleration of the following vehicles has been slightly increased. The UAZ, the Dacia, the motorbike, the buggy, the quad, the pickup, the van, the food truck, the snowmobiles, porter, the Blanc, the boat, the dirt bike. And the initial acceleration of the Pilar security car has been slightly reduced. Gosh, do you remember when we used to have the motorbike with a sidecar? Happy days. And the snowmobile. Oh, was it the snowmobile on I want to call it, I've forgotten, the Vikendi? Or was it the snow bike? They took one of them away, didn't they? So there was either a snowmobile or a snow bike. They're amazing, those, weren't they? Especially when you go along the tarmac road with no ice. They make this horrendous noise. Trunk system. The trunk system has been added to the Dacia, the Mirado, the Pony Coupe and the Coupe RB. The trunk capacity varies by vehicle. So the trunk system is where you can carry cargo within a vehicle. The trunk capacity of the Pilar security car has been reduced from 400 to 150. Miscellaneous items. The Dacia's friction on snow and ice has been slightly increased. The porter's weight has been increased. The Pilar security car's weight has been slightly increased. The buggy's tire HP has been slightly increased. The quad tire's HP has been increased. So why? Let's have a look at the devs comment. In update 34.1, we're making adjustments to the performance and functionality of vehicles that have been a part of PUBG for a long time. Over the past 8 years, the pace of gameplay has gotten faster, but many of these older vehicles have stayed largely the same. Some vehicles have also shown significantly better performance compared to others, creating an imbalance. To address this, we're implementing a comprehensive rebalancing of the older vehicles. By increasing the speed of various vehicles, we aim to match the faster gameplay tempo. At the same time, we're narrowing the performance gap between the vehicles to offer players more diverse options. Additionally, we're expanding the trunk system to more vehicles, creating opportunities for more dynamic and versatile gameplay. We hope these changes will allow you to experience faster and more diverse gameplay. Yeah, you also want the fun stuff, don't you? When you jump into the food truck and it's trundling along really slow, you're like, come on, hurry up. Gunplay. The Mk12 vertical recoil increased by 10%, horizontal recoil increased by approximately 10%. Damage over distance has been reduced. The maximum distance at which you can eliminate an opponent wearing a level 2 helmet and vest by landing one headshot and one body shot has decreased by 30%, from 118 to 83 meters. So you're going to have to get 3 now, aren't you? So you're going to be headshot, body shot, body shot. That's basically the way you're going to do it, isn't it? I always liked the Mk12. I always thought it was very powerful. 7.62. The weight of 7.62 ammo has been reduced by approximately 15%, from 0.7 to 0.6. Good. Carry more 7.62, I guess. I mean, that was all the the rock paper scissors of it, isn't it? The idea there's okay, you can carry a 7.62 weapon, but that punches harder, that causes more damage, but it'll have more recoil, and you won't be able to carry as much ammo. Or you can have a 5.56 weapon or a submachine gun, which has got much lighter ammo that doesn't recoil as much, but doesn't do as much damage. You can't bring everything together, because if you bring everything together, then you're losing your choices, aren't you? Shotguns, the 1897 buckshot spread has been reduced by approximately 10%, and it's faster to pump as well by less than just over half a. What's it? Is that half? No, it's not. Is it less? It's been reduced by just under half of a tenth of a second, so 6/100ths of a second. Wow, that's not much, is it? S12K buckshot spread has been increased by approximately 5%. Damage reduced. The S686 buckshot spread has been reduced by approximately 12%. The DBS, damage over distance, has been increased by approximately 20%. Now that's a lot. Vertical recoil decreased by approximately 10%. Horizontal recoil decreased by approximately 10%. So they want people use the DBS, don't they? Spawn changes. The world spawn rates of shotguns have been adjusted to reduce the variation in their quantities across all maps. So why then? Let's see what the devs have got to say. This gunplay update brings a variety of changes. Let's start with the Mk12, a weapon favoured by many players that has maintained high usage and win rates since May 2022. To bring some balance to this situation, we've reduced the maximum distance at which the Mk12 can two-tap an opponent, while still preserving its unique ability to eliminate opponents within a certain range with 2 shots. Additionally, changes such as increased recoil have been made to adjust its usability. For 7.62 ammo, we've reduced its weight to close the gap with the consistently strong performing 5.56 ammo weapons. This adjustment aims to address the relative disadvantage of 7.62 weapons in the current meta, where securing throwables and managing inventory space are crucial. We also plan to monitor the data and consider further balancing adjustments for other ARs and DMRs in future updates. As for shotguns, which received a nerf in 28.1, we aim to maintain the overall characteristics and balance while redefining the roles of individual weapons. The 1897, which has shown relative low win rates despite its high usage, has been adjusted to make it more impactful in combat by improving buckshot spread and reducing pump action time. On the other hand, the S12K, which has demonstrated high win rates, has had its buckshot spread and damage reduced. For the S686, which has both low usage and win rates, we've adjusted its buckshot spread to highlight its unique strengths. Meanwhile, the DBS, so the 686, that's the over and under, isn't it? That's the 2-barrel shotgun. The S12K is the shotgun with the magazine, and the S1897 is the pump action shotgun. Meanwhile, the DBS, which is the 4-barrel shotgun, being the top-tier care package weapon, has been buffed to ensure its performance matches its prestigious status. Along with these performance adjustments, we've also rebalanced the spawn rates of shotguns. By narrowing the gap in spawn rates, we hope each shotgun will be chosen based on its performance and role rather than availability. This update brings a wide range of gunplay adjustments, and we are committed to delivering balance updates every 2 months throughout 2025. Our goal is to provide players with diverse weapon choices and foster a dynamic, engaging gunplay environment. We look forward to seeing how these changes impact your experience on the battlegrounds. Yeah, I mean, the other thing you could do, PUBG, is you could control usage, which would control win rate, with scarcity, can't you? So you could say, well, okay, so if the Mk12 is doing really good, let's make it more rare, so people can't have to work harder to find it. You know, so they're forced to use the Mini 14. So they're forced to use the SKS. They're forced to use the SLR, that sort of thing. Same with the shotguns as well. I'm always very nervous where the devs are trying to bring everything together. You know, we want to make all the guns as effective to use as each other. And it's like, well, no, that's not the point. They shouldn't be. Some guns should definitely be better, but you make them harder to find. That sort of thing. That's what I think anyway. So it forces even great players or really, really good players to get the weapon that they want, the loadout that they want. They've got to work hard to find it. They've got to cover the map. They've got to get in lots of gunfights. They've got to hit lots of supply drops, that sort of thing. Or they can choose to go with the gun that they've got, which I think that used to be one of the really interesting things about the early days of PUBG back in 2017 and 18, when loot was much rarer than it is now, where you wouldn't get set up really probably until like the third phase, where now you can be completely set up after the first phase. You hit a big village or a big town and you've got all the gear you want. Got level 2 everything, a good distance weapon, and a good short distance mid range. So maybe they should think about scarcity. Here we have some area modifications. So on Sandhook, we've got this extra crater to hide in, full of water, and there's another one. The terrain in Quarry Ruins and Tambang has been made destructible. The terrain height in Quarry Ruins has been adjusted. Erringle gas stations have been they've been revamped, as it says. The gas station in Tago, new gas stations have been added, and some gas stations have been turned into ruins. The overall design has been revamped. The fuel pump feature has been added. We've talked about the new 1v1 arena mode, which is in arcade. A little bit about ranked, not really interested in that. We've got this stuff about hideouts, which I still haven't got an absolute clue about. PC, to participate in certain events that require account linking, but do not. Okay, so whatever that is. Changes to the UI, bug fixes, gameplay, etc. Okay, not really interested in any of that stuff. So there we are, my friends. PUBG update 34.1. We're coming up to, it's only a couple of years, isn't it, before we'll have 10 years of PUBG. Who would have thought? Absolutely amazing. Anyway, that's enough from me. Put your questions and comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. And of course, I'll see you again soon.